Hello, hello, hello. Keeping it real. What do I want to talk about today? I was thinking, one of my tribe members posted a video the other day, and it just kind of like, it just resonated with me because I feel like we're kind of got the same type of things going on. And a lot of times, I'm gonna say this: when you start working on yourself and you're on this personal growth journey, you're more aware of your surroundings and the people around you, and you want to try to bring them and save them, and you want everybody to just come along, right? But you have to understand that some people just not might not be ready for that at that moment, right? And I thought about that. The past since all this stuff has been going on, I've been doing a lot of personal growth, a lot of just self awareness, just a lot of stuff just kind of pouring into myself, right? And in that, I'm more aware of the things that I have done and the things that I have said. And so I thought about that, and I'm like, you know what? When I first started doing these videos, I really gravitated towards relationships because I had a lot of failed relationships, so I feel like I got a lot to say in that area. And sometimes I might come across as pushy, and I don't know how, just too much maybe. And what I realize is, you can't make anybody, ready for or want to, for change. You can't. They have to do that on their own. I can put the video out. I can send them videos. I can send him all kind of things to lift them up. But if they are not willing to put in the work, it's like you only can do so much. And when you're in this personal growth journey, I see why they call it personal growth, because you feel like you're growing and you're leaving everybody behind because they're not where you're at. And it's okay, right? Because I think eventually they'll get to that point or not. But you got to be okay with that, right? And so that really just stuck out to me, because like I said, when I first came out here and I shared my story and stuff, and I knew that I was helping, young ladies, young other ladies that was going through the same, similar situations. And I think that sometimes, and it's just, for me, I'm straight no chaser. I'm not going to sugarcoat something because you're going, look here, been there, done that. And a lot of times I see myself in people, and that's why I be so like I want them to get it so bad, but I understand that's where you at, because at a point in time that's where I was at, and I didn't do anything until I was ready to do it. Let me say that. And that's people. They're not gonna do anything until they're ready to do it. Right? So you just gotta just ride, you just gotta work on you, and maybe they'll gravitate to that, maybe they'll wanna jump in, or maybe they won't. You gotta be okay with that. So that was a big aha for me, because when you go through stuff, you want to help other people not go through it because you've been through it. And so when it comes to relationships, I see so much stuff, and I'm so aware now more than ever. But I have to realize that they're not where I'm at. And it took me time to get where I'm at. It just didn't happen overnight. And nobody convinced me that, I should do this and I should do that. It took me. Only person that can save me was me. I am my own rescue. So I began to work on myself, right? Start watching motivational videos, and I had been doing that for a while. But then I got, certain ones I watched really just resonated with me and what I was going through, and I gravitated towards certain people. And in that, I just, I met so many incredible people, and a lot of times when you are out on a new journey, you're trying something, you have to find people that have the similar interests, right? And once you find that, because you can be out here posting videos, you can be doing all this stuff, and you feel like nobody's listening, nobody wants it, right? And you feel kind of discouraged because you try to help people and they don't want it, or they don't think they need it, right? Or they might not want it from you. And so with that being said, I found people that, and it was through these circumstances that I found this group, and they get it. Like we all just unicorns. We're all just alike, and we're all on this journey, and we motivate and we inspire one another. They're like we celebrate each other, and sometimes you need that, right? I'm not saying you gotta have it, but it's really nice to have. It really is. It is an awesome experience. It's an awesome environment, and that's what we do to one another, right? We're each other's cheerleader. Period. And it works. It's just it makes a difference. I'm gonna say that. Because I have so many videos out here, you know what I mean? And you can feel like, oh, nobody gets it, nobody wants it, but the people who want it, and the people who don't. And you gotta be okay with that whenever you're venturing out on something new. You can't just don't do it for them. Do it for you, right? And that's a big thing that you have to take. That's my big takeaway. I post videos because I love inspiring people and motivating people, because things like this help me. When I was in like a really bad place, videos like this help encourage me and inspired me so much till I wanted to do it, and here I am doing it, right? And it just like I said, this personal growth journey that I'm on is new, and I love it, because a lot of times I try to help and save people, and it's just, people, they got to want that for themselves, and you can give them the tools. You can send them videos after videos, quote after quote, post after post. If they don't want it, they don't want it. They ain't ready for it. They're not going to get excited about it the way you're excited about it, because they're not you, and they're not where you at. And that's just something that I just have to just drill into my head, because when you try to help people and they don't want it, it feels like you're being rejected a little bit. And it's like, oh, it kind of hurts a little bit. But you have to understand that everybody's journey is different. Everybody's walk is different. And you got to understand that, and you got to respect that. And you just make sure that you keep on walking. Don't stop walking just to see if they coming, or if they're right beside you, because they might not be there. That's not where they're supposed to be right now. It's not time for them to be there. So you just got to keep on walking your journey and keep on doing what you love, and keep on working on yourself. Personal development is it's something that we all need, right? And I didn't know I needed it until I started doing it. And it's so many things that you can do for personal development. You can read books, you can watch videos, you can take classes, courses. There's all kind of stuff that you can do. And I started doing that, and it's like, wow, I just started recognizing so much stuff about myself. So that's why I want to come on here and share this video, because a long time ago, I just didn't, whenever you're starting out, you really don't know. You just trying it out, you want to do it, but you don't really know how to do it. And you just kind of like gliding your way and learning your way through it. And so that's where I was at. But I'm just so much more aware than I was the first day I came on here and shared the video. I'm so much more aware of that, and I'm so much more aware of the people that are around me. I try to turn the thing down sometimes, and that's what I had to find my balance, because before it was like, I'm just the cheerleader like all the time. Sometimes everybody don't need that. They might need somebody just to listen to them, not judge them, not say anything, just listen. So just more self-aware than anything right now, and I'm so happy that I found a tribe that gets me and understands me and celebrates me and accepts me for me. And it's a really awesome place. Not that anybody else does or doesn't. It's just an awesome place when you find people that are just like you, and just, you both encouraging one another and, inspiring one another. And it's an awesome experience. I will say that. But just what I would say, just be kind to yourself and be kind to others, because you don't know what they're going through. It takes time for people to get to different places, and they might not be where you are. And that's my big takeaway from that whole experience. Because I was like, man, I probably came across real pushy, sending my videos and watch this and do that, and get frustrated when they don't. But people are where they are, and you have to be okay with that. And when they want it, they want it. When they don't, they don't. And you got to be okay. You just got to be okay with it, because everybody's not where you are. They're not ready for the things that you're ready. It takes time. It does. It took me years. I'm not gonna lie. It didn't happen like that. It just didn't. I just stayed consistent in working on myself, And here I am. And I'm still working on myself. I'm still working in progress. There's so much more I want to do. But the main thing, I'm just staying in my lane. Not worrying about focus on anybody else. Now, you want some advice, you want me to send some videos, reach out. I have no problem doing that. But for me, just, doing what I giving you what I think you need, there's no need for that. Because if you want it, you ask for it, right? We have to ask for it. That's what I also learned. You need help, ask for it. Don't just assume that, people know or they're going to, whatever. So that's my little spiel for today. It kind of touched me because I understand where she was coming from. And just take your time, and eventually, I think eventually if they want it, they'll jump on board. If not, keep on pumping, keep on driving, keep on cruising. Till next time. Keeping it real, always gonna keep it real. Just like my shirt say, I'm not for everyone. I'm okay with that. You gotta be okay with that, right? Peace, love, and hair grease. I'm sweating. I'm working out today, so excuse the sweat. I sweat all the time, probably though. But anyway, until next time, peace, love, and hair grease. Happy Tuesday.